Somebody stop this, please. Yeah, I thought we'd have to do something like this. We need to... Yeah, it's the old... We need to desperately come up with something to continue the trial. Oh, right. Let me check the autopsy report for a second. Approximately 3 PM. I forgot when Dirk got there, though. Wait a minute. If he was if he was killed earlier and then put inside the sarcophagus, huh? That concept was brought up earlier in the game. Though I also admittedly have a little bit of an advantage because, I do know about that thing from, and I'm not going to say, because, yeah. The problem is, if we claim this angle, and we do get a divination seance later, and it shows that Dirk was there at the time, this is going to be bad for us. After Dirk entered the tomb? Well, what if it was before Dirk entered the tomb? And oh right, that would remove Garan's alibi now that I think about it. Well, because I think it was in the sarcophagus. Judge, please get on our side. You are losing your job to the prosecution. Well, this is not... Ah! Oh, yeah, we are going to be getting the seance, aren't we? See, hopefully this could convince the judge to side with us a bit more. It seems like... Testimony? Okay. Where was she at the time? Yeah, you haven't said much for a while. What do you think about Judge, Jury, and Executioner over there? Discipline her by telling her the truth. That sounds scary. It means the truth was something kind of disturbing. Oh, I'm sure it does. It has to. In fact, I think it may play into what I think the motive might be for this whole thing. It is extremely obvious. Extremely, extremely obvious. I can't believe you haven't figured it out by now. We're getting a normal testimony from Rayfa then. This is new. But, what are you going to testify about? Okay, you were close to the area. Did you see Inga? Alright. Alright, so that was about 2:45. Okay, well, we can pretty safely assume that the killer was already in there, most likely. Oh yeah, I remember that. Actually, let me just check something. When did Shadow steal, steal Nanya's hat? Around 2 PM. Firecracker shocked Alby's face. The noise spooked Shadow, who ran off, when caught up in the corner. Had what looked to be Nanya's hat. Interesting. That would imply that Nanya was somewhere in the vicinity at the time. Because I know she's involved in all this. And I think I know who she is. No. But what if that third party disappeared somehow? If bowing before you means that we immediately die, no. Okay, what can we get out of this one?
Hold it!
Okay. Yeah, why were you doing that? No. That was a lot to take in. I'm sorry, I was just struck dumbfounded by terrible Sonic 06 flashbacks. Let's ignore that for the moment. Tsundere glare! Oh, her robe's back on. Just realized that. Okay, round 230. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Okay. Huh? Wow, that's definitely significant. Why didn't you bring that up before? Yeah, let's just refrain from insulting her for now. There'll be plenty of time for that later. Whose shriek was it, though? Was it oh, it was his, okay. Could that have been? Nah, it's a bit too mundane for it to be due to his back. And this is just the thing that really, really concerns me. Wait, that would have been... No, the flight would have been... There's no way the flight would have taken... I was about to say that it was when he was talking on the phone to Dirk, and then I realized, oh wait, that would have meant the flight took 15 minutes. We do not have super speed planes, as far in the future as this is set.
Hold it!
Oh yeah, where's Athena, by the way? We haven't seen her for a while. Yeah, that was a bit suspicious. Good thing we used a private plane. Yeah, exactly. Or did you ban it because they hijacked the airwaves? What? Wow. You complete... Hopefully things will get better for her after this case. Yeah, wow, Rayfa... Oh, wow, her life is just really terrible at the moment. Yeah, I was like, oh wait, you actually complimented her or something, but then I realized, yeah. Watch out, that compliment was really a slam. Yeah, and Nanya's kinda gone. Well, let's just hope that he wasn't touching someone's face. Did we press this before? Oh yeah, no, Albie wouldn't have been in there. Ooh, oh! Well, that obviously probably isn't the best, but let's just be gentle about this. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, she's a tsundere, but she is in a bad place emotionally. That's interesting though.
Hold it!
I'd like to see that done more in the series. Like, not just... Because normally you just get press harder, leave it be, but you get different options on how to press harder. That is an interesting thing, and I'd like to see this used more. I get the feeling that Albie was there, and that implies Nanya was also there. Oh... About 2. Okay. But... Yeah, no, I think we got what we need here. Albie should have been around that area. Albie caught up to him and called it. Yeah, Albie should have been there.
Objection!
Why didn't she see Albie? Yeah. The real interesting thing here is what this implies, because this implies that Nanya was also there. Yeah. Where was she? Rayfa doesn't think that Nanya did it, does she? In front of... Oh, okay. Oh! Or not.
Objection!
That's what they all say. But really, you were
Insolence!
I was about to say you were manipulating witness testimonies, but then that happened. Okay. There was a blind spot. Why did Nanya disappear? I think I have an idea where Nanya went, but... I think it's a little too small for that. I'm not sure she knows why Nanya disappeared. She obviously, we know why Shadow was in the courtyard, but, unless Nanya went into the tomb... Yeah. My theory relies on Nanya going into the tomb, so this is good for me. Yep, that is gonna be... And then your mother as well, but I don't think you really trusted her that much to begin with.
Objection!
Suppose we have no actual evidence that Nanya was in there. That would be the dog, right? Because Kerr is literally dog. Well, that's not good. Unless Nanya can levitate! Or she flew, or... yeah, this is bad. It's quite simple. You see, yeah, I don't want to insinuate that Inga was touching her face, but anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, we did! Where is this going? Unless I just had a crazy idea. Udi, shut up, Rogard, please. Apollo's inner monologue is great in this trial. Okay. Unless, with the hat knocked off, Inga realized who she really was, and that's what caused him to panic. Well, in some ways, this makes sense. If he thought that Amara was dead and didn't realize... Alternatively, he could have been attacked by Nanya. She didn't really have much motive to attack him, though. See, this could be a stupid option, or it could be, like, metaphorical. Yep, that's probably not the right one, yeah. I was thinking about this more metaphorically. Yep. Okay, this one then. There's no blood there at all. Could he have been moved? Unless... So here's the crazy theory that I had. Inga died in his private quarters. Someone channeled him. And... No, wait, then he would be in control. And he got into the tomb, and then unchanneled, and then he... But then his body would... Nah, that doesn't make sense. But, I don't know. Because my theory is that Amara is definitely capable of channeling. That's what a lot of things that I'm thinking hinge on. But... Is there any evidence to suggest that he could have been moved? There's the button. What about this, though? I don't know if... Ah, that's crazy. Like, the idea that... Like, that someone dealt a fatal blow to him without him even realizing. He thought it was his back pain, he took the painkillers, and... he then walked into the tomb not realizing that he was dying. That's a possibility. There's just not much real evidence at this point that... Yeah, I don't think she... This is confusing. Yeah, I had a feeling there wasn't any evidence that suggested the body was moved. Yeah, that's the idea that I had. That's the exact idea that I had. Yeah. Yeah, that was the idea that I had.
Objection!
No, I think there's some plausibility to this. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing, because the knife was found at the scene, but if that painkiller was strong enough... But if you were stabbed in the back, and you would not run into a tomb, you would run to somewhere where you could get help.
Such insolence!
Ah, well, there we go. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. And... Yeah, I had this figured out a while ago. But did Inga... Okay, so there are two kind of possibilities here. Either he was stabbed, his killer injected him with the painkiller to make him not really realize that he was dying, or Inga had already taken the painkiller earlier and then he was stabbed. It's pretty obvious what we need to present here.
Take that!
Pain, pain, go away. Yeah, he was your husband. You probably should have known the kinds of issues that he had. Oh. Why did he run to the tomb, though? Oh yeah, no, because of the hostage thing. Oh yeah, the cape would have covered it. That is interesting. Again, like I said ages ago earlier in the case, one of the ways you can get around a locked room mystery is a time-delayed death. Question is, where the heck is she? I don't think Nanya's that old. Oh no. We need to get Nanya out here somehow. Yeah, that's true. But, also, yeah. Oh, of course. You know, if you're resorting to this, it implies that you are in trouble. She really wants Dirk to be found guilty. But, I mean, we never know the truth, and there's a pretty big reason why Garan would be pushing for something like this. Plus, we wouldn't really have a game if we left now. Plus, she could very easily have them murdered anyway. Yep, this happened all the way back then. And that's just what we have to do now. But we're not going to lose. It's as simple as that. What if... No, flashing back to this again? Look, okay, so that's actually the first time in this game that I've found a flashback annoying, because we already had that exact same flashback in this trial. I'm not sure if we have much evidence that implicates, Nanya, though. We don't really have any at this point. Nanya, purple hat, glasses, diamond shaped tattoo on the forehead, okay. Anything in this? I really don't think we have anything. But... Haha! Well, good job outright admitting it. How about a divination seance? Yeah, maybe Rayfa's strong enough to do it now. Or... it's either that or getting Maya to channel. But I really do not want to see Inga in Maya's clothing. Like I said, Trucy, no. It's either Rayfa or Maya. I seriously hope it's Rayfa, because again, I really do not want to see... Thank you. Thank you for not subjecting our court to images that we would rather not see.
Objection!
Oh, I thought it, you know, if you'd said you will only succeed in just hurting her emotionally, yeah, but no, it's just wasting time. Mother of the Year award once
Objection!
again. Oh, nice one, Phoenix, actually.
Such insolence!
I, being the law, hereby revoke that and say this trial ends now. I'm totally not, grasping. At all. No, never. Oh, she's actually doing it. Okay. With her fingernails. Yeah, a prosecutor who can rewrite the law. That is gonna be a tough obstacle to crack. Yeah, this is only gonna serve to make Rayfa even more determined.
Such insolence!
Well, this is bad. Our previous trials have come back to haunt us. Somebody please throw something at her. Oh. Yeah, come on, prove her wrong. Do it.
Objection!
Oh, no. Of course. Ah! That's terrifying, but we have to do this. There's no other option. This is our only way. But you won't fail. Just had to show us that again, didn't they? But you've always led us to the right verdicts. No, you haven't. If you didn't do those seances, we never would have found the truth.
Objection!
Exactly what I said. Well, I mean, technically speaking, the seances themselves were always the absolute truth, it's just the interpretation that was wrong.
Objection!
Oh yeah, don't pretend you're sympathetic to her now. New animation. Exactly. Yes!
I am the royal priestess Rayfa Padma Kurain. And I am prepared to face my father's death.
Okay, that was awesome. And yes, I like the symbolism of her being the one to take off her robe herself now. Yeah, let's do this. It's gonna be hard. Let's go.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
To shut up the unholy mother.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Okay, it would be heartless to skip this. I'm not going to skip this.